How do I, there we go. How am I going to do that? God damn it. Gerd damn it. I got this. What the? Come on, quit being a ding dong. Huh. Will you look at that? Yeah, that might work, huh? Maybe that might work. I'll have to. Man, I don't know. You can't really. Oh, God damn shadows. My lighting is garbage. Check. Go live. What am I doing? Yeah, man, I need to do something about this piece of shit lighting. Like, man, I could put a blanket over my head. Blankets would be fun, right? All right, so anyway, as opposed to my usual wackadoodle shit that I do, painting and complaining, I'm going to carve this little guy. After I get my carving tools, which are conveniently located in all my other tools. So, let's see how well we can make this happen. This is my favorite of all times. This guy right here. It's been with me for, I don't know, ever. But that one, ouch, that one poked me. Now, I have had a massive fucking migraine / high-ass blood pressure / God knows, I literally almost had a stroke over the past week and a half. It's been fucking terrible. So, I just thought, you know, I wouldn't be doing this for a minute, and now I'm like, yeah, you know what, let's go back and kind of do a little something, anything at this point with people. Oh my God, hang on. My needle's here at the bottom of the all this, my paintbrushes and shit. Ah, God damn it. It was a good idea to get a new paintbrush holder, but little did I know it wouldn't hold my fucking needles. Not my heroin needles. Those are elsewhere. I'm just kidding. God dang, people. All right, hang on a minute. Now I use a big ass sewing needle. Well, that's not it, but there it is. Use a big ass sewing needle. Either one of those works because of their points. Their tips are less sharp than this guy. But put you back. Oh, which one do I want? Oh, let's go with my usual. All right, so let's put you guys all back. Oh no, camera! Now I'm messing with something weird from my cell phone. One of those weird squid pod things. It has suction cups. No, you can't see it. Oh, has a headache? Fucked, dude. It's good now. My blood pressure was super fucking high, and so you got, dude. I don't know how loud I am, so hopefully I'm not too loud for you guys. But about 4 or 5 years ago now, I had what's called a TIA, which is right before a stroke. And see, here's the thing: my brain has always swelled. Like when I was a little kid, I've had migraines, and they don't know why. I've had this. My brain swells, and they don't know why. I kind of get the thought the sculpture was a knight for a chess set. Oh no. It's going to be a weird maggot thing that I'm creating. Oh damn it! It won't focus for my YouTube, but a blurry maggot thing for my YouTube. And no, it's going to be a creepy maggot sculpture thing. Because keep in mind, like, again, you know, I hand sculpt things, dude, all the time. So this one's messed up. That's why it's all gross in the back. Sorry. But, you know, I hand sculpt things. And looks like it smelled my sister. Huh? But, no, I had a TIA, which is basically a mini stroke about 5 years ago, and I went blind in my left eye. And that sucked. Now, they said, oh, hey, you have a 50-50 shot, because they said you had a 50-50 shot of your eye coming back, and it did. So I can see again. Yay. But it was because my brain swelled and it cut off the blood circulation to my ocular cavity in my left eye. And dude, it was terrifying. It was really bad. I thought I was going blind in both eyes. And so he's sculpting Andrew Kristoff. Yes, exactly. And but dude, it was fucking terrible. And so I just gotta watch my blood pressure and all that bullshit now. And oh, the headaches are a part of that, you know. So hold on, let me get this. Ah! All right, hang on. Let me get this out of my way so that doesn't happen anymore. Hey, I'm just experimenting with a setup here, okay? So I don't know what's happening. Get out of my way, cable, you fucking idiot. But instead of doing, oh, that's why it fell over. Okay, hang on a minute. Is that gonna help, or can you just spread you out a little more? Pull you kind of over, and maybe whatever. Yeah, I'm sure it'll work. Oh, I can turn you just a little bit, can't I? No, I can't. Quit being, oh, whatever, you're dumb. Anyway. So, as far as this goes, I thought I'd do something a little less stressful than trying to get out my emotional baggage of abandonment issues and other kind of crazy bullshit. And I would just carve weird wackadoo maggot shit. But man, you can't see too well on the YouTube. Sorry. I'll try to, you can kind of see there. But but I don't know how interesting this will or won't be for you guys, because I don't even know how well I can do this. Might be shaky for the Facebook crowd too, because I'm gonna have to kind of rest my hand right here as I progressively start to do this. Now, I created this a few days back, last week, and before my head really killed me, I guess, and then I had to let it dry in the meantime. And I have not carved it at all. So I'm just now starting the carving parts to it. And there's my son coming in. So expect a, hey Dad, are you live? In a moment. But I'm better at carving things out than I am at molding them up and in. Like, I'm not very good at like packing shit on. And actually, I've already got major problems with this one. Like, there's huge cracks right here that's gonna fuck me. And not in the good way where I pay $20, but in the bad way where, you know, I'm gonna pay child support. And but God, this is kind of hard doing it like this. You know, I didn't plan this out very well, guys. All right, I'm sorry. Having the hard clay like this, though, you got to be careful, because one fuck up and you start all over. When I carved the Necronomicon there, dude, I messed up once and I had to start the whole damn thing over. It took me 2 weeks to make it. Now, this guy, there's no defined what it should or shouldn't look like to it. So I've got a lot more leeway. That's nice. Oh, you know what, though, Andrew? I guess, bro, you could use this little guy for a chess piece if you wanted, when it's all said and done. You know what I mean? Because he'll be, well, he might be pretty big for a chess piece. So I don't know. But once he gets in there, I'm sure it'll be decently sized. But basically, I just want to make a human maggot hybrid kind of monster thing. I don't know, man. It seemed like a good idea at the time. Something scary and weird and creepy that I can kind of cast into resin and make a really fucking weird little figure. I don't know for what. Maybe a magnet. Maybe put a magnet up in here and stick it on people's fridges to remind them that everything's fucking stupid and creepy and weird, and you're gonna die one day, and these things are gonna eat your body. They're gonna look just like this when they eat you. A lot of people, in fact, I know one guy who is really good at carving. They're not carving, but clay, but he's really good at adding to. And I'm a subtractor. I'm a guy who carves things, not puts things to it. But he can just take clay and slap it together, and fuck me, dude, it's amazing what he does. And I can't do that. I have to take away. I have to add it, make it kind of a basic shape, then cut away what I don't want versus adding to it. I think it was Michelangelo. Who invented the David? Wasn't that Michelangelo? He used to do the sculpting, and he would chisel out all the shit. He said something to the effect of the sculpture's already there. You just have to chisel away the rest. And I can kind of understand that, not from an artistic perspective, but from a just my method perspective. That's how I have to do it. I really want to emphasize some bags under this dude's eyes, though. Like, I want his whole face to be droopy, like he got some downs going on or something. And that's not a shot at downs, people. All right, bro, just everybody calm down. Anybody who comes back at me, I just want cancel culture to get me, I guess, is the deal. But I want, like, because here's going to be one eye, which I already started a little bit, just to kind of outline. Oh, got to bring that down here. Kind of focus. Oh, God dang it, you can't. YouTube, you're garbage. Or my camera up here from YouTube is garbage at focusing. Focus, bro. Brocus. Brocus, your focus, bro. Come on. Like, especially like 1080p. 1080p my ass. Like 280p. That didn't even make sense. Yeah, that did make sense, actually. It's like, you can't, it doesn't define a goddamn thing. Whatever. Anyway. So sorry to anybody watching YouTube. I guess you're kind of fucked when it comes to seeing any detail, because it just looks like a giant sperm that I'm holding in my hand, rubbing around. I'm like, look at my giant sperm. Oh, it's kind of a sperm. Yeah, I am feeling a lot better today than I have been this whole fucking week. God damn. It fucking killed me, and literally almost killed me. Changed my blood pressure meds. Took a couple of days for them to kick in, and that scared me because my blood pressure was skyrocketing. It just kept going up, and I was all, oh, fuck. My wife got pretty worried there. She was like, oh, shit, you need to call your doctor. But it leveled out finally and came back down, and I've changed my diet. I've got to get off the fucking bullshit I've been eating. And now I'm starting to work out again. You know, started my cardio back up. I used to be MMA fighter shape. You know, that was what I was training for at one point. And haven't been in that shape for a long fucking time. So well, it's been a few years, but now, fuck that, going back to it. I gotta lose this gut. I gotta lose this. I gotta get my endurance back. I gotta get my everything. I gotta do something, because it's catching up to me. It's catching up to me way too fucking fast now. It scares me. It scares my kids. They were freaking out. My son was definitely not happy about it. He was definitely upset about the situation. Now, this eyeball here, I'm thinking about making kind of a half open eyeball kind of thing. See how I like that. Yeah, that might end up looking all right. Kind of like a droopy eye. When I'm done with it, I'll kind of put a droopy eye over it. And now I also left a place for teeth here. You can see that I'm going to have teeth up in here. And the thing is if I carve these teeth, and I know you can't on YouTube again, you can kind of see the teeth up in that business. Back up in here, you know. But Man, I don't know. Like, I didn't leave a lot of space in there when I was putting it all together. It kept fucking up on me. But dang it. This, you know what? I need to move this up because I keep putting my hands further up. But I don't know. I may have to put more clay in there or something to start seriously finishing it out. I got a bad feeling it's not going to want to do what I'm telling it to do when I get to that point. Going to put a little underbags under his eyelids here before I really start kicking in so I know what I'm doing. Now you can already kind of see where that's starting to go a little bit before it even gets there. What up now, bitches? Shit, I got to make that 3D though. That eyeball is not even close. It's like all flat and totally wrong, but got to start somewhere, right? Yeah. Man, I'm going to have to... Oh, you know what I could do? I could... Well, no, I couldn't. I wonder if I could take my YouTube camera and put it over here on this other arm. You know what, YouTube? Give me a second. I'm going to try one more thing with you. Let me see if my arm will bend this way first. I mean, I have these really neat, I put them on my computer desk for the sole purpose. You know what? God damn it. Put them on my computer desk for the sole purpose of having basically extra hands. I don't think that's going to work. Well, fuck. Hey, nudes. What's up? Yeah, because my phone will be in the way. All right, sorry, YouTube. You're just going to have to suffer for this time. If I do this again, I'll have it better set up because now I know what I'm doing. But, so, Richard, because you're on the YouTubes there and you commented, what have you been up to, bro? Anything new on the radar? Or just doing the movie thing? Because, man, I got to catch up. I know that. I know I got to catch up. And when I notice any kind of updates or anything like that, dude, I do hit you. I do hit your shit up, and I always try to help comment and check it. Ow, my nose. You gotta be real careful on some of these. I mean, right now, the detail work coming up in this shit here for my eyelids and stuff. If I fuck up, for the most of the day, I've been writing my food reviews. Oh, food reviews, huh? I have not seen those. I've done a couple like chip reviews and stuff just for fun, but they're just usual jackass shit. So, but if these eyelids fuck up, by this point I can fix them. But if I keep going and I create too much depth, and I fuck up, oh no, they're gonna be fucked. So are your food reviews gonna be on the same channel or different channel or what? How you doing that one, man? Because I know some people just take their channels all over the place. I'm thinking about diversifying my channels. To be honest, I'm thinking it might come out better for me in the end. Oh, that kind of fucked up. Oh, I'm kind of tired. I have a blog where I post these things. I don't do them YouTube. Oh, okay. So it's like a written one. Yeah, I don't read, bro. Reading has never been my forte. And unfortunately, I'm dyslexic and it fucks me up. I probably would have read more if I wouldn't have been made fun of in school at a young age when nobody really understood what fucking half that shit was, Come on, YouTube. Just give me a little bit more insight so you can kind of see what the eyeballs look like now. Come on, you're almost there, buddy. You can almost see he has eyes. You can almost see his eyeballs are coming out. Come on, YouTube. Come on, focus, camera. God, you're stupid, camera. Whatever. All right, so YouTube can't tell, but you guys can kind of tell the eyes are coming in a little bit. Fucking YouTube. Now, I kind of wanted to have like kind of a giblet thing going on too. That's why he's got kind of these lines over here. I wanted to be kind of very malformed and weird. Obviously, he's a maggot of some sort, but I'm also going to put like the classic, more human, like skin lines, where you just kind of do this little number across it, you know. So then you'll end up having more like human crossover. Now, this isn't what I'm going to do. Like, this is a terrible example, but you know what I'm talking about. Like your skin pore things. But when I'm done, that'll be like the last thing I do is try to give them skin texture. Very last thing, because right now it'll just get basically with your fingers rubbing it constantly. It'll eventually get dulled out really good, which you want to kind of do to blend it in, but you want to do that at your own discretion versus, when you go back and you're like, oh, fuck, I fucked that up by doing too much and da. Now, I don't know how many people out there that's going to end up watching this actually carves anything. It'd be interesting just to kind of get a feel on how many other people out there I know actually carve anything. But I don't know. I mean, I know I have a couple of friends. Man, I have some pretty artistic friends that do all kinds of crazy shit. But I don't think I have anybody who really carves anything. So, I don't know. I'll have to see about that. I really like the nose being kind of what it is already. So I'm not going to do much with it. I want it to be a little bit more smoothed out. And then I'm going to kind of give it a little bit of a kind of texture coming out like I don't know, like an old anus, I guess I'm going to end up doing. Like, it'll be like a pudgy anus for a nose. That's what I'm going to end up doing with it here in about 2 seconds. But until then, let's get a little bit more on this eyelid, because I need to know what my blueprints are. Basically, I'm building a blueprint right now. I need to kind of know what I'm going to do with what. So some of these markings are more just for me to kind of guide myself and be like, all right, this is where the eyes are going to do this. The eyes are going to do that. It's kind of like, you're going to give him Donald Trump as a nose? Man, I don't even know what to think about what's going on in the world nowadays, dude. Like, I mean, I would love to sit here and make fun of the whole thing and joke about it now. But I mean, I don't even know. Everything's gone to shit again, but not again, but kind of, but not really. And, everybody's saying, oh, Biden's going to give us to China. And I mean, that could happen. We don't know. But, like, that's a lot of scandalous shit. And then you're, like, talking about the I don't want to get back into another, talking too much about radical, crazy, not religious, but politics shit. But, man, it's just weird. Like, living in today's times, you really got to admit, 20 years ago when you were younger, you never would have saw shit like this coming. You never would have been like, oh, you know what I think's going to happen in 20 years? Everybody's going to lose their fucking mind. Just the world's going to go fucking crazy in like 4 years' time. Just nuts. Just nuts insane. That's what people are going to do. Because fuck it, why not? Like, I never would have thought this world would have been the world we were in, or it was coming, But here we are, brother. Here we are. Half of us are just trying to fucking hang in there, and the other half are, I don't even fucking know. Place is fucking insane. I'm just hoping that my kids, another 20 years from now, that the world has sorted its shit out, That's what I'm hoping. I mean, I doubt that's going to happen, but, hope. And I mean, it's not just Donald Trump, man, because, like, look, Biden's gonna fuck us too. Any president we have is gonna completely fuck us because at this point, it literally is a puppet show for the kids watching at home to clap and have a good time and cheer for their favorite guy or boo the enemy. And at the end of the day, everybody's the bad guy that's sitting in that chair. But the point is it's just somebody we can all point at and agree they're in charge. Land of Confusion. I have no idea what song that is. Now, here's the funny part, dude. For, 17 years, I was a professional musician, toured, and we've got 4 albums. And I mean, we're not good, but, we had a good run. But I don't know shit about music. Like, I listen to a very eclectic amount of music, but it's very, like, I don't know, man. Wait, was Land of Confusion a really old song by, like, Peter Gabriel or something? Wasn't that one with the fucking puppets? The creepiest fuck one from back in, like, 1980 fucking 9 or something? And I bet it was, huh? Because that thing was creepy. I don't know anything about what that song was actually about, but I remember it was weird. And that's what made it memorable to everybody. Anyway, I think that is the song. Well, I don't remember anything. Genesis. Okay, look at that. Shut up. I don't know what I'm talking about. I don't know nothing about music. Just joined. What did I miss? Not much. Me sucking at trying to show you guys a fucking eyeball. Oh my God. Oh, I thought I cut myself. Me trying to show you some fucking eyeballs. Hang on a minute. You know what? This has got to work eventually. Look, oh my God, it kind of is working now. I'm starting it. What? It kind of works. The lighting's still terrible, but we're working on Mr. Maggot. The sculpt for Mr. Maggot here. Kind of a human maggot hybrid thing that we're going to be doing for fun. And I'm going to end up using it as, I don't know, a magnet. The maggot magnet. Might put a magnet in his ass here and just boop, that way. I'm going to make a resin cast mold of it, though, when I'm done. Oh, thanks. But I'm going to make a resin cast mold of it when I'm done. So there's too many men, too many people making too many problems, and there's not much love to go around. Can't you see this? The land of confusion. Oh, yeah. Okay. Well, those lyrics do make sense, especially now. So I guess that song was like 20 years early, But yeah, dude, like that is accurate to where we're at. And that's what I'm saying. It's scary. So 20 years from now, man, like, I don't know what my kids are going to be going through. And it's a scary thought, man. Like, if we're this fucked now in the world, like, what are my kids going to see in 20 years? Hopefully, like I said, the world will be get its shit together by then, but there ain't no promises. Yeah, they called it then. Yeah, no shit, dude. They're fucking fortune tellers, bro. What? Fucking Peter Gabriel and fucking Phil Collins were all like looking into crystal balls and shit, and they're like, oh, bro, fucking 20 years, 30, 40 years. I don't even know how long that song is. Old as fuck. They're like, dude, the world's fucked. Like, we should make a song about that, and that way they know and they can maybe fix it. Nah, we didn't. Sorry, guys, we let you down. We fucked that up. But yeah, I'm giving him a few little just cuts in here at the nose to give him kind of like an anus nose, like just like a puckered butthole nose around the edge, just a little bit. It's kind of really hard to see, but it's starting to come in. A little puckered butthole nose. Everybody needs butthole nose, When that song was written, you wrote essays in school that read "If I grow up, not when I grow up." No, you mean when I grow up, not if I grow up. Now we write "if I grow up." Yeah. It's fucking, oh my God, dude. It's like, if I make it to be fucking 25 and don't, at this point, it's kind of like, I mean, like, what? I'm not, again, I don't want to get all super fucking political, and, oh, look, my hands are making it all dirty and kind of yellowish. Ew. It's because I touched my own puckered butthole. Everything I create has to do with buttholes in one way or another. Dude, you shut up. What are you coming in this channel all talking about buttholes like that for, boy? I don't need your mouth. I don't need your lip. See, I didn't make a butthole joke about that, did I? Ha, see? Not everything's about buttholes with me. Anyway, I lost my Facebook market. Everybody over there is like, it adds character. That's right, buttholes add character. Butthole character. You remember that. Every butthole adds character. Maybe you need more buttholes in your life, huh? Maybe that would help you, buddy. See? Maybe you should paint more buttholes. Just paint a big old butthole one day, and bang, you'll see how much character. You know, sometimes it's about soup. I don't know if you're talking about buttholes with us or if you're still on the other subject, dude. Because, I mean, if soup's coming out your butthole, you might need to take some meds for that or put a cork in that. Boop. This might fit. Boop. But anyway, little butthole there. And I'm sure people that are popping in and out on Facebook are like, what the fuck is he talking about? Talking about buttholes and soup. Butthole soup, people. I got a thumbs up on Facebook for that. Butthole soup. They're like, oh, yeah, butthole soup. Good job. Like, I mean, I guess whoever that was, just thanks for the butthole soup thumbs up. Let's just, let's keep that on your own time, buddy. All right? I mean, you do you, buddy. You do you. Just don't DM me that shit. I'm good. I don't need Indeed boiled anus. You know, I mean, people eat stuff like that though. Like, remember that Fear Factor show? Fear Factor? Fear Factor? Fear Factory's a band. Fear Factor was a show. And yeah, they ate buttholes on that show. So yeah, just remember that. That was a thing, man. And they were like, hey, you need to eat 10 pounds of boiled butthole in 5 minutes. And it's like, oh my God, boiled buttholes. And they're like, while you have spiders up your own butthole. And you're like, oh no, it tickles. And they're like, in a cage with a gorilla. You're like, oh my God. And everybody was just like having a great fucking time. And it's like, what the fuck? Don't forget the testicles. Oh, yeah. Bull dick soup is a thing. Yeah, no, bro. Like, why are we on this subject? What the fuck happened? But I mean, fuck it. We're here. So let's enjoy the ride, right, guys? I mean, would you guys eat bull dick soup? I mean, have you guys ever eaten like bull testicles? That's a good question. Have you guys ever eaten testicles? Anybody? Anybody eating what? Calf fries, depending on where you're from? Round here. Fucking snowballed. Welcome to my life, dude. This is literally like a conversation in my normal everyday life. My conversations just immediately bounce from, you know, something serious to the dumbest fucking shit. And then it just keeps going. And 10 minutes later, you don't even know where it came from. Yes, you have. Okay. No, you haven't. Yes, you have. Well, Richard, around here, they're called calf fries here in the middle of the States. And people love them. Oh, mine too. So no worries. Yeah. And people love their balls. It's weird, yet, you know, they're like, I'm not gay, god damn it. I don't want none of them homos around me. Calf fries, yeah, let me put them balls in my mouth. They're good. Like, okay. I mean, is that kind of gay? No, man, that ain't good. That's good. That ain't gay. That's good. That's let me put them balls in my mouth. They had semen in them? What? No way. I ain't gonna believe that. Them testicles didn't have no semen in them. That'd make me gay. Cattleman's make good calf fries. Yeah, calf fries are good. My wife and I have had them. I mean, I had them once before. I had an English teacher. I was in LD English because I'm not that good at English. And I'm not even working on this. I'm like, oh, I'm in LD English. You know, like my normal shit. I start talking. But I was in LD English, and he brought calf fries once to school. I don't think that's technically legal, but hey, where we live, nobody gives a fuck about anything. So he brought calf fries, and all the girls were like, ew, yucky. And I was like, give me some balls in my mouth. And, you know, I wondered why everybody thought I was gay in high school. I really don't know where they got that from. Closest thing you get in LA is deep fried mushrooms. Yeah, that's nowhere close to balls in your mouth. I'm pretty sure in LA you can get balls in your mouth. It's just not quite the same as calf fries. You know, it's like, hey, I got a 20, you know, and then you get the clap. So, but as far as it goes, man, yeah, it was interesting. It was an interesting day and they weren't bad. I was like, huh, I would have expected testicles to taste more like, I don't know, a horse jizzing in my mouth. But nope, calf fries just tasted like, kind of like chicken. You can get, and you can get them in Nebraska, not them, not and. Yeah, I figured them. What the fuck else is, what is in Nebraska? Isn't it like cold up there? Huh. I'm trying to think, like, what the fuck's in Nebraska? Nothing. Nebraska. Do you like beef tongue? I've never eaten beef tongue. I've eaten beef goddamn almost everything else on the fucking planet, but I've never eaten cow tongue or anything like that. And around here, that's almost another thing. Like, people around here, man, they eat tons of crazy shit. And let me just, oh, come on. And the thing about doing clay, by the way, yeah, and corn, is you never want to do it hard and fast. It's not like a bad porno, okay? You're not just wham, bam, thank you, ma'am, the clay's done. Because if you do that and you're doing a carving thing with hard clay, oh my God, I'm not even on the fucking screen. Look at that. I'm like way the fuck off. But if you're like that on the hard clay and shit, it's a terrible fucking thing for you. It really is, because you'll break the shit out of it. You got to be delicate. It's like making love to a woman, not making porno, You got to be gentle, take your time, do everything as right as you possibly can and hope for the best. Hopefully they guide you and tell you what they like and what works and what doesn't work. And bam, hopefully in the end it comes out great. Oh, so you like old people porn? Sean, I need you to get the fuck out of my channel, bro. I know you're cool and we've been friends for a while, but I just feel uncomfortable now. Dude, no, not like old people porn. What the? No, wham bam, thank you. I'm not sure where you're even at. We're talking about butthole soup again? What? Gross. They have diapers. They have butthole soup in their diapers. I lost my Facebook crowd again. Thanks a lot. Thanks a lot, man. Dude, my Facebook crowd's like, this is what he talks about at late at night? Like 11:19 at night? And this is the shit he did. What the fuck? Now, this is the shit I talk about after I've fucking not been able to think straight for a goddamn week. And now that my brain's not trying to legitimately fucking kill me and fucking aneurysm, and that's scary. That shit sucks when your brain's aneurysm, trying to aneurysm out, and you're just like, oh God, please don't let me die. And your kids are fucking like, oh, you're gonna die. And you're like, oh, thanks. That's reassuring. I really like it when I already think I'm gonna die, and then you reaffirm that I'm going to die. It's like, you're the best. Thanks, children. Thanks for not being like, oh, don't die, Dad. They're like, you're gonna die. Oh, yeah. I'm gonna die. But anyway, this is what my old man would be talking about, where we, oh my God, where he were here. Oh my God, yes. Your laugh reminds me of Sam Kinison. I mean, I guess. That guy was funny because he was loud as fuck and just yelled at people. I liked him. He was very angry. We need more angry people in the world. But not like angry people, like just funny angry people. You know what I mean? That's what we need. Funny angry people. Oh, hey, I got a thumbs up. Who the fuck's on my Facebook? It don't tell me no more who's like watching and shit. You guys need to like call out, sound off and be like, what up? So I can be like, hey, somebody's actually watching on my Facebook, because I keep losing. Now it says I got 2 people watching. I just lost people a minute ago talking about old people porn and butt pudding. So, I mean, and now I'm probably going to lose YouTube, but thanks for joining us on this episode of Old People Butt Pudding. Oh, there I lost somebody. All right, let's see how quick we can lose this next person. Do pissed with jokes. Yeah. That was what made him funny. He was always like, yeah, blah, 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 fuck you. He just started, I can't do it like he does it, but yeah, he was a fun, yelly man. Again, I'm going to make this guy really kind of malformed as fuck. So I'm going to make this side of his face kind of come up and this side of his face kind of droop down. And again, you can't really see what I'm doing on my... Oh, no. Come on, you fuck ass. All right, it's kind of working a little better. You can kind of see on this side, you can't, the light's garbage. You can kind of see how he's got a cheekbone going on there. Kind of a butthole mouth too, kind of happening. And this side's going to have a little more droop action to it. And then, yeah, it'll look all right. Again, this top crack on his fat roll is fucked, so that's fucked. So when I start carving that, like to act, see, I put the little rolls on him so I can get kind of the, you know, bulbous roll effect. Like he's kind of crunching over, kind of, ugh. But once I start actually carving into that to give it that effect, oh, that's fucked. That whole thing's gonna fall the fuck apart. The sad part is I kind of put that on after. It was an afterthought because originally I was gonna carve him smaller, and fuck all. You know what I mean? Too little, too late. So in the end, whatever. It is what it is, and we'll just deal with the bullshit when we deal with the bullshit. So until then, it can eat my butthole soup. And so we're just going to keep on keeping on for a minute. Bring this up. Kind of blend it in a little bit. There we go. It doesn't take much to smooth it out. It really doesn't. Hopefully when he's done, he's creepy and weird looking. I'm hoping he's cool enough that people will be like, that's bad as fuck. I want that magnet as my refrigerator magnet, or I don't even fucking know, something. I could make a keychain if I did like a littler kind of like a maggot body and stuff. You know, I might see what happens when he's done. See what kind of modifications I can pull out of my ass with him. I'm gonna go ahead and pull in this head a little bit. Oh fuck, that almost fucked up. Let's see, fucking up some. What? I am in here, son. What up? You gotta take a third shower today to masturbate?
No, I shit my pants.
You shit your pants?
I might shit my pants.
Okay, well, I am live, so awkwardly enough, you shit your pants. Son, listen, buddy. Why did you shit? No, no. You don't get to shit your shit. No.
No. I'm kidding. I didn't shit my pants. I masturbated. I got to go fucking take a shower.
Gross! Are you kidding? Stop talking to me about this stuff. I was kidding.
No, you just said it on live, so.
Nah, I was just being an asshole. Like, you know.
Well, you said it.
You were talking to your girlfriend. I was making a fucking dumb joke. I was like, ha 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 ha, you know?
No.
Are you really gonna take another shower?
Yeah.
Why?
Because.
You know, you need to take a third shower for the day, son. Go the fuck to bed.
Yeah.
What?
I'm taking a third shower.
Go the fuck to bed. God damn it. Anyway. So, that's...
I know you're alive, so...
Yeah, right. Well, son...
It's your fault, honestly.
For what? My fault about what? I don't give a shit. I'm an asshole. I'm an asshole to everybody. See? Even my own kids. I'm like, I make stupid jokes that I probably shouldn't, that I'll probably go to jail for just to be an asshole. And then while I'm in jail, I'll make stupid fucking jokes and probably get the fuck beat out of me.
Is that all your comments?
Yeah.
Shit.
We're just I'm not famous. We're just having a conversation.
I'm trying to help you.
Oh, trying to make me feel good about myself. Thank you, son. Yeah, I wish I was famous. I wish people gave a fuck about me, but I just have a handful of people who care, which I appreciate. By the way, you know, I really do. So anyway, where were we? Butthole soup with old people and something about Nebraska beef tongues with corn. Well, butthole soup with corn is pretty common, so I mean, you know, I got that going. All right, come on, pull it down. There we go. All right. Now, when I'm not chatting, it goes that way. What the fuck are you talking about now, bro? You just throw random shit in, dude. Like, so like old people porn? Like, what are you talking about? When I'm not chatting, it goes that way. Goes what way? What are you talking about? Dude, do you still go up there and paint, by the way? I know I asked you a while back, I thought. But I don't remember if you actually go up there and paint. I don't
touch the van cars. I'm kidding.
Oh my God, son. You know what? I'm gonna start locking my van. You stay out of my van. Talk to your girlfriend. Talk to your girlfriend somewhere else. Your son crapping himself? Oh, no. He didn't really crap himself. He's just being weird, man. He's being weird.
Now you'll never know if that's where it happened or not.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Son, go away. Go away. Go away. Goodbye.
Okay.
Good Lord, that kid. Anyway, my son did not crap himself, though. I mean, well, he might have. I don't know. With him, you honestly do not know what the hell to expect ever. He's definitely my son. You're just kind of, it's like a crapshoot. No pun intended. But it's kind of a crapshoot. You're just kind of like, what? He's like, and then all of a sudden it's like, oh, yep, no, that was, he really did shit. He really did shit himself once when he's trying to fart too hard. That was funny. 50-50, yeah, pretty much. It was hilarious, though. He was little, though. He was younger. I don't know, 8 or 9, maybe, whenever I actually got a chance to have him down for a visit. And we were playing on the floor doing something. He was just sitting there. I don't remember. He like farted or something, and we were laughing for a minute. And he's like, and yeah, he shat himself. He said, at his age, he should do his own laundry and keep that to himself. Yeah, no joke, dude. And but we're a really weirdly open family of stupid fucking conversations of making things awkward and not wanting. We're weird. We're just like, fuck it. Let's just tell people shit we don't want them to know or they shouldn't want to know. And then it makes everybody go, dude, what the fuck? And it's just funny because it's terrible. And we're jerks. And, might have to make him have a more lumpy potato head, but not too bad so far. Mr. Lumpy Potato Head. Yeah, I'm definitely going to give him a little more. Give him a dimple right here because it looks like it's wanting a dimple anyway. So, fuck yeah, we'll give him like a dimple. And fuck you, Clay. Do what I tell you. All right. That's kind of cool. I mean, it fucked up, but it did something cool with it. So, fuck it. I will accept that. I'm going to make him have all kinds of weird... Oh, I'm painting Gimli the dwarf from Lord of the Rings. Oh, okay. My old man once took a dump when he was out walking, then showed it to me the next time we were out walking. What the fuck? That that sounds like something my son would do. My son, it sounds like he would take a shit outside, and then when next time I'd go outside, he'd be like, "Dad, I took a shit right there." And I'd be like, "What the fuck? Did you really do that?" He'd be like, "Yeah." That sounds exactly like something stupid he would do. Wow. I don't even know how to take that, really, bro. That's something. Your dad was weird, bro. Your dad was something. Holy shit, that's great. Yeah, that's looking pretty good like that. We're gonna start adding that kind of shit into his flappy mouth parts. Kind of bring that lip around, like it's gonna be all kind of like a Glasgow smile. It was half a mile away under a bridge by the river. Dude, that sounds like some creepy homeless person story. Like this homeless guy once. He took me down by the river about a half a mile underneath a bridge by myself just to show me a crap he took. And then he sold me a bag of fucking cocaine. It's like, dude, what the fuck? Like, but you're like, my dad. He took me down to the river once, about a half a mile away from, civilization, under a bridge out in the middle of nowhere to show me where he took a dump. Like, wow, that lightened my life. That brightened my evening. Thanks. That was good stuff. That was pretty awesome. I'm not making light of your existence with your dad. I'm not sure exactly how good or bad the relationship is or isn't, or was or wasn't, but goddamn, that was funny. God, Jesus, that's some good stuff. I didn't have a dad, so I don't have any cool stories like that. Like, I'm not like, oh, I didn't have a dad. I actually don't care. But yeah, not sure who my dad was. The guy who was supposed to be my dad died just like this past year. And yeah, I gave two shits. I was like, whatever. People are like, oh, does that bother you? I'm like, why would it bother me? I didn't know the guy. I met him twice, and one of those times he tried to kill me. So I don't really give a fuck about this dude, you know? Like, but dude, that's some pretty funny shit. Yeah, I'm gonna definitely like where that kind of thing is going. Where that's gonna have a lot of that creepiness. Just that look, I think, will be cool. Kind of a diseased. Man, again, you can't see it on the old YouTubes, really. Let's see if we can pull it up on here and kind of get a. All right, see how the lip, kind of bring the lip out to have kind of a. Oh man, it's terrible. Oh Jesus, hold on. Let me see if I can. Oh yeah, it looks way better. Look at that. You can kind of see like how it's gonna have like a weird. It doesn't look nearly as cool on there. That's stupid. It looks great in real life, but he'll be like, "Hey, what's that?" Yeah, last time I took my son a half-mile away under a bridge by the river was to break a TV and a VCR and a bunch of shit. We just like beat the fuck out of it with fucking hammers and shit. It was great. Yeah, we just had a good old time with that. That was last time we went to the river. I didn't show him a dump. I kind of feel like I might have neglected an important step in our dad-son bonding lessons there, but goddamn, dude, I may have to go back and be like, son, let me show you something. Let me show you something special. Here's where I took a poop earlier. I just wanted to let you know. You're like, what? Thanks, Dad. I'm like, yeah, no problem, buddy. Just thought I'd let you know. It's been a while since I've carved anything, too. It's kind of nice to get back into it. I really kind of missed it. I know it's kind of a relaxing thing. I know a lot of old guys. I'm not old, but I know a lot of old guys get into that hobby of little trains and little people and all that kind of shit, you know. But anything that requires that kind of patience and detail and focus can be very nice, I guess. I don't know why. And maybe even fulfilling at the end. Once you've done something with it and you're kind of like, yeah, I made that. Look at that epic bullshit. Especially if people are like, oh, that's bad as fuck, bro. And you're like, oh, thanks. I made that with my hands. You know, when people have kids and they're like, oh, that's really, you look at your kid. And you're like, yeah, I made that with my penis. But I mean, it's not quite as impressive as I made a maggot person. You're like, oh, I made a meat baby. Big deal. Everybody fucking makes those. I put my penis in a vagina, out pops a baby. Woo! Everybody makes those. But does everybody make meat people or maggot people? No. No, they don't. He was the kind of fellow who kept extra pants in his car for that reason. Wow, your dad shit his pants all the time. You led an interesting life, my friend. I just, you did. I mean, I didn't have a dad, so I don't know if dads normally shit their pants. I don't shit my pants. Now that I'm a dad, it's not something I normally do. So, I mean, if it is a normal dad thing, I've already failed that part of being a dad. So I'm going to have to apologize to my son again and be like, sorry, bro. Oh, I got a thumbs up for not shitting my pants. Thank you, people. Thank you. Thank you guys out there for not anti-shit pantsing shaming me. So I do appreciate that. Or maybe they're just thumbs up at me because of the sculpture. Oh, that makes me feel bad. Like, no, bro, you should shit your pants. The sculpture looks tight, but shit your pants. I'm like, oh, fuck, okay. All right, let me deepen these eyes a little bit, start kind of rounding them out in there a little bit. Which means I'm going to start carving in more, which means I'm going to have to switch over to a sharper needle in a minute. But first, let me bring out some of the little eye wrinkles. You're going to have a little wrinkly eye time. You're kind of an old piece of baggy-eyed sheet. Like, oh, you're so tired. You're so tired of everybody's sheet. Oh, yes, you are, sir. That's okay. I'm tired of your sheet. Everybody tired of sheet. I get away with that cultural appropriation of the Italians because my wife's Italian. So, see, it gives me a pass. At least that's what I say. It's more of just me being an asshole and a dickbag, but you know, it's okay. It's all right. At least that's what I say, because I'm a douchebag and I don't care at all. I am a fuckwit. Come on. Give it to me. Give it to me, baby. Oh, you like how that works. Yes. Oh. Wee wee. And I mean like pee pee in my mouth. Okay, I am fucking weird. You know, I don't realize how much fucked up, weird ass shit I say until I just sit here and listen to myself talk. And you're right. I do talk about buttholes and peeing in my mouth and all kinds of fucked up shit all the time. Like, and I don't even want like ask people to pee in my mouth on average, legitimately, very much. But you know, it's weird. You're right. I'm always like buttholes and pee pee and like, dude, what the fuck? What am I, like a 10-year-old kid that just discovered a fucking the Playboy channel? I'm like, oh my god, pee pee comes out of there. Golden showers, it's amazing. Like, what the fuck? No wonder nobody tunes in and watches my shit. They tune in for 5 seconds and jump out because they're like, dude, what the? No, I don't need to watch this. This is crazy people talk. I'm like, yeah, kind of, sorry. Not that I intend it to be. It's just, you know, I have issues, I guess. You know, about pee pee and poop poop. Not my fault. I'm going to blame somebody else because I don't know. I just don't want to take it. I don't want to take the blame for it. So I'm going to blame somebody else. That's the American way, right? It's not my fault that I talk about pee pee and poop poop. Somebody else's fault. America. Yeah, look at that. That's looking pretty tight. All right. I'm liking it. We're going to go ahead and carve you down a little bit. Please do not fuck up. Please just do what I ask. Please do not be a dickbag to me. So far, so good. All right. So far, so good. Thank you. Okay, now let's just smooth it out a little bit. Oh, fuck. You can't even see what I'm doing on this one. So anyway. Man, Richard, you know, it's weird to think that in all I mean, I'm sure some of those restaurants down there, you can get cow balls and shit, but you just probably haven't seen them. They might be called something else, too. Because, dude, cow balls are eaten all over the place. It's like delicacies and shit. It's like weird. Around here, people like, oh, I'm going to fucking sterilize my cows. We wrap up their balls, and then they fucking eat them for a Saturday afternoon snack. You know? Okay, starting to bring out a little bit more three-dimensional shit to you. It's not looking too shabby. You're doing all right, Mr. Maggot. I don't know what to call this little guy either when I'm done. I might call him Mr. Maggot, but that almost seems too cliche, you know? Like, oh, Mr. Maggot. Okay, I kind of saw that one coming. I don't want it to be cliche. I'm sure I wanted to pay out the nose for him. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, dude. It'd be like, oh, it's a delicacy, you know, oh, cow testicles on. But they wouldn't even call them cow testicles. They'd call them like, I don't know. They'd call them some other fancy fucking super technical term, and you'd be like, isn't that cow balls? And they'd be like, oh, wee wee. You'd be like, you're paying, dude, you're making me pay like $150 for cow testicles in my mouth? Come on, bro. Bro. Come on. I could go down to like fucking 63rd and, you know, fucking put cow balls in my mouth and probably get paid to do it. People would love that shit. Rocky Mountain oysters. Yeah, that's the same thing, dude. Yeah. Like I said, they call them different things all over the place. So calf fries, Rocky Mountain oysters, all kinds of things, dude. I can't think of any other terms for them. Well, cow balls. But a lot of people don't know like calf fries or whatever. They, especially people who travel down here or to places that don't know what those are, like Rocky Mountain oysters. They think they're oysters or calf fries. They don't understand. They think they're like chicken fingers or something like that, or something weird, you know, like chicken nugget thingies or something when they get them. They're like, I thought these were fries. And you're like, really? Like now they're chunked up balls and you just eat them. Like, oh, they're not balls. Oh, yeah, you can't see my face. I'm doing like the stupid expression faces. Oh, God dang it. I really got to get this lined up where they're all together. All right, so let's just take a gander at what we're doing. All right, we're gonna have to. The lip looks decently good for what I'm gonna do right here and up there. So I'm not too worried about that. I'm gonna do some pitting out here to give him kind of a weird, like, infected look. Definitely want to build up this stretchiness here. He's kind of got an obvious weird stretchiness going on. Something happening here. So I'll bring that up in a minute. Cowboy fries. Well, yeah, that's why I like, calf fries. KCALF, like, like cow fries, you know what I mean? And a lot of people think that they're just like chunks of beef or whatever cooked up. And then some, like, visiting people to our states down south, and it's funny because a lot of people think I'm like from California or some shit because I look weird as fuck. When I was in high school, people thought I was from California because I looked like Marilyn Manson. And I was like I legitimately was the first goth kid in this area. One of the first goth kids in the state. And everybody thought I was from California because I don't have an accent. Like, not from here. Not like, man, y'all talking about having accents and I don't sound like I'm from here. So everybody was like, hey, where are you from? I'm like, born and bred right here, man. Woo. They're like, really? Like, you do not have the accent. And I'm like, yeah, because I don't want to be like bunched in with them. Thanks. I've really taken, time and effort to not get that accent. Really trying hard not to sound like some redneck dude. So I took that as a compliment every time anybody said that. All right, I really need to switch over here and start cutting into this bad boy with a little more accuracy. Now this is where I start fucking up because these little guys, this gives me some harsh, sharp fucking lines. And the good thing is it gives you great detail. The bad thing is it can easily break all the shit around it just because you push too hard or you try a little too much, of detailing, and it sucks. Or if you catch something like right there, a little bit of a catch, you pull too hard, you're fucked. Because I'm trying to bring it around the eyeball. I want to start bringing that eyeball into a three-dimensional surface, not just like a flat thing so it looks like an eye. So I got to start kind of paying attention. But so far not too shabby. We'll have to kind of bring it in a little bit. But anyway, what other weird shit do you have there in California, man? Like, what?
You, sir, I need to talk to you.
Well, you can talk to me after I get off my live, bruh. Jeez. Or, I mean, whatever. But, because around.
I'm saying something ain't right.
Oh, my God. What? Do you need to talk to me right now? What?
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 What'd you say?
I said, do you need to talk to me right now?
I mean, it can wait.
Okay, good. It probably should then.
It's interesting.
Oh, my God. I'm live, so I'm sure it's not that interesting.
So there's little red bumps around it. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. No, it's something else, but I don't have to say it on live if I'm going to interrupt this one. But,
Okay.
yeah. You might want to make sure they know that I actually don't.
You don't actually have little red bumps on your PP?
Yeah.
Well, now they know.
But I've got a razor for it.
I mean, I'm not going to tell them that you don't. I don't know, man. I'm not looking at it. So, oh no, don't even pretend like that. Sushi's all over the place. Oh yeah, sushi's here all over the place too, man. Like, which is weird, kind of, because, well, not really. I mean, sushi's everywhere, I guess. People love sushi. But I guess here in these southern states, we have a lot of, Chinese food, Chinese restaurants. We have one here in our town. It's just we have just like one left. All the other ones have shut down. It's really sad because they're really fucking good. And it's American Chinese. You know what I mean? So it's not really a lot of it's not legit kind of Asian food, which kind of sucks because I know they've Americanized a lot of the stuff, but I don't know. I mean, I'm sure it's a good attempt to some degree, but it's kind of like fast food version is what I'm assuming, because I know it's not nearly as legit. But my wife loves the sushi stuff. She's always sushi. Oh my god, let's go get a sushi bowl. Let's go get a sushi cup. Let's get a sushi this or that. I don't even know what the fuck they're called. But she wants to get this sushi bowl thing from a place called Nuki. And I'm like, Jesus, why? It's gross. I can't do the raw thing, the raw fish thing. It's yucky. Freaks me out, man. Freaks me out. So now I don't do that. But I mean, I have tried a few things, and I guess they are good. Damn it. She has gotten me with a few things that were actually really fucking good. I was like, but rice, it's a texture thing for me. Rice makes me gag. And everybody's like, oh, is it because they look like maggots? Rice doesn't look like maggots. I mean, I get the little white things. Okay, yeah, they look like maggots. No. That has nothing to do with it. What the fuck is that weird light? Oh, it's my thing. But no, it's just rice is a weird texture for some stupid reason.
All right, don't say this shit out loud.
Don't say what shit out loud.
I'm gonna whisper in your ear.
Don't whisper nothing in my ear, you weirdo.
I'm gonna whisper.
No, you're not.
Harmonic, beautiful sounds in your ear.
No, you're not. You're gonna just not talk to me.
It's going to be absolutely amazing.
Nope, you're not. I don't give a shit. Whatever you need to tell me, I don't care that much. I don't even know what the fuck that you said. Whisper it in my ear a little louder.
Okay, well, I'll talk about it later. Never mind.
Sweet baby Jesus.
It's actually quite impressive.
Go away from me, and you're my son. Now goodbye. That's how this works. Just
oh, is it now?
Yep. I love you, son. Goodbye. Oh, dang it. How do I need this, I guess, turned. I do need it turned a little bit. Come on. Oh.
Oh, okay.
Nope, because then you fall over.
This is my calf.
All right, whatever. You're dumb. All right, there we go. But sushi's not really that weird. Do you have any kind of like weird ass foods there? Like, I don't know, chicken feet. People eat chicken feet there? That's some weird ass kind of food. Something like that. Like, what kind of weird, abnormal food would you say you guys have in California that would be something people that would visit would have to be like, what the fuck? All right, you know what? I've never even used this tool before, and it's kind of trash. Fuck you, tool. No, they honestly don't. What, have chicken feet? Yeah, I was just wondering. I don't know. That'd be kind of a weird one, but I figure, like, that might be too much going crazy with my shit here. It's just, yeah, that's turning into trash. I'm gonna have to really fucking change that shit. Oh, look at that! Like, that was a terrible idea. Ever had balut? I don't know what that word means, so I'll say no. I haven't had it, although I may have had it by another name. So you'll have to describe what the fuck balut is. Balut. Sounds like a plant. It's a plant. I definitely probably have never had it. I really hate plants. Balut. My wife has had a ton of shit. That woman, she's all about weird ass experiences of food. I'm not. So yeah, she's probably had balut or whatever. Maybe she's made me eat it. I'm not sure. So what is it, man? I mean, I got to go into a huge description, just enough to get the point across. So, oh, it's Meat taco, like, oh, fuck, really? Oh, I didn't fuck that up. Okay. It's a duck egg with a duck inside. Oh, yeah. No, that's gross. It's like a raw fucking dead duck baby, dude. Like, who the fuck gonna eat that shit? Who the fuck was sitting there starving to goddamn death in a third world fucking country and went, you know what I'm gonna do today? I'm gonna eat this raw duck egg because I am going to die otherwise. Oh, look, I got a dead baby duck in it. That's horrifying. I mean, I get it. If you're gonna fucking die, it's better to eat a fucking raw baby duck than fucking die. But then somebody was like, you know what? I'm gonna turn that into some kind of fucking food craze and say it's a delicacy. Bitch, that is not a delicacy. Why is it delicacies are the weirdest shit ever? Why is it? What? It is a delicacy. Dude, it's cat poop on a cracker. How the fuck is that a delicacy? It's raw fish eggs, motherfucker. You pull the fish out of the water, you cut its guts out, and you squeezed off all the eggs and put it directly in a can. Like, literally, that's fucking caviar. Directly in the can. That ain't a fucking delicacy. That's a grossity. Like, what the fuck? It blows my mind. I'm like, no. You guys need to just stop with the weird shit. Stop with the fucking, oh, nice. I can see that being a good addition. Let's just carve that a little bit. Carve you out a little bit. All right. But yeah, whoever invented the idea of a delicacy being like weird ass shit, like animal guts and fucking dead baby parts and things like, you're like, nope. You know, it's not really a delicacy, bro. That's just gross. It's like dead fish eggs that you pooped out of a dead fish, or you know, a dead fucking turkey and a fucking egg, or a dead duck, whatever. You're like, no, that's terribly gross. You should probably cook that shit. You're gonna get some kind of I don't know, duck herpes or something. I don't know. And it could be from the Philippines. It doesn't make it any better. Dude, it could be from fucking Mars. It ain't gonna make it something good to do or eat. It's gross. And sure, you can say, oh, well, it's just, you know, cultural differences. Nope, I'm going to go ahead and say it's gross. Regardless of cultural differences, I don't really give a shit. I'm going to be like, nah, I have had food from all kinds of different places. And, you know, culturally speaking, most of them are all right. But, you know, raw dead duck babies, straight from the egg. Nah, I'm good, bro. I'm all right. You know what? Same thing with like the slurping of the oh, what are those things? The fucking oysters, right? Oh, gross. That is filthy. Fucking filthy. Like, that is a texture thing. Oh, barf. It makes me want to just vomit in my fucking mouth. Like, no, it is totally gross. I made my brother barf, and he's eating pig's feet. Yeah, the pig's feet. I had a buddy of mine who used to eat pickled pig's feet. I was always like, dude, what the fuck? Like, that's not a thing, I said. And he was like, no, it is. And then he got pickled pig's feet, and I was blown away. I was like, how, what? Questions, don't need answers. Don't need the answers. You do you, man. Just don't ask me to do them. And then he actually is the one who got me to eat canned oysters, barbecued flavored canned oysters. He's like, dude, just try one. And wow, it was horrifyingly nasty and gross. And I've never eaten one since, and I never will. My wife keeps trying to get me, no, that was a canned oyster, husband. It's different. I'm like, nope, don't give a fuck. Texture looks the same, like somebody's like old people porno butt soup, you know. So bring that right back around to that. And nope, can't say that I would ever want to eat another oyster. I don't give a shit. Do not give a shit. So, but yeah, pig's feet, gross. We have those around here too, a lot. People, no, I wouldn't say people are into them, but I mean, you know, Walmart sells them. Big old can of pickled pig's feet. Not can, but bottle. Like, it looks like a bottle of pickles, only it's pig feet. Just like, I mean, that's a thing. Yeah. Oysters are the water filter for the ocean. Do you know what we put in the ocean? Yeah, exactly. I know you're a big dude of the saving the ocean, man. You're very commendable, by the way. Everybody needs what would you call that? Like a charitable goal. I have no idea, but good job. But yeah, the ocean, we're fucking up everything. Let's be honest. We're fucking up the air, the land, the ocean, each other. You know, and we can get on that route all day long. It's never going to change until we're dead, which probably won't be very much longer. But yeah, if they're the filters, and we're just like, oh, let's see, like, dude, that's gross, man. Like, again, it's like just, hey, old people porno, you know, let's just eat their butt soup. Only this is, let's eat the ocean's butt soup. And yeah, that's kind of how that is actually pretty accurate, I think. Thanks for joining me on Facebook. We're talking about the ocean's butt soup is the ocean's oysters and how we eat them. Butt soup from the ocean. Still on the butt soup, guys. So hey, if you came back thinking the conversation changed, you're wrong. Hour and 16 minutes in and still butt soup. Welcome back to the butt soup hour. The power hour of butt soup. So, all right, I'm liking this whole thing here. Looking good. Starting to bring that in. And they left. All right, so it's a good thing I can scare away my fucking Facebook people. That's nice to know. I like how everybody in Facebook, they do this, pop in, they watch for a minute, and they pop out. At least that's what it shows on my little radar. So, all right, let me just see here. How do I want to approach all this shit? Because this shit's going to be hard. I already got you kind of doing your thing. That's good. Definitely need to kind of smooth you out a little bit. No big deal. So far, little guy's looking pretty decent. You know? Butt soup with ball-out oysters and calf fries. I also save all my recyclables for an orphanage. Save all my recyclables for an orphanage? What the fuck do they do with it? Or do you mean like you give it like do they make things out of it? Or are you talking about like you save the recyclables so they can like turn it in for money? I'm assuming that's what you mean. That would be my bet. Oh, there we go. Look at that. That's kind of going on. Kind of gave him like a weird lip thingy going on there. Turning for money. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I did way too hard up here on these eyelid creases coming out. So I definitely got to fix those. Like all in all, I think this little guy will be pretty good. I got to do more on the butthole nose. It's starting to take form. But I can't stick to one thing. And see how this eyeball is starting to take shape into like an eyeball over here, and how this one's still very kind of flat. You can see the difference in the eyeball shape as I start to really put the eyelid into effect over there and put the eyeball once, you know, I'll fill it out more. But oh, thanks. So it takes a little bit of time and effort, and you know, you're talking, this is pretty small stuff. I mean, you know, it's not the smallest I've done by any means. I've gotten into fucking major detailed shit before, teeny tiny stuff where I'm like using microscopic needle kind of shit. But it's a pain in the ass too. And then once you do the silicone mold, you know, the silicone's beautiful, but the problem with it is you have to paint over everything. So because otherwise the air bubbles will pop out of this and your silicone mold will be fucked. So I have to spray paint this, or which I prefer to do, put a layer of acrylic on it because it's quicker and I make sure and I can see everything better. Problem with acrylic is it'll shrink, or when it dries, it starts fucking up the actual piece. So if you don't get a good mold the first time, your original is going to crack and fuck up. That sucks. So yeah, you got to make damn sure you're doing what you're going to do when you do it. Or else spray paint. Now this little guy here, I'm probably going to spray paint, but inside that mouth, it's going to be I'll have to do the acrylic. So his teeth will be fucked, whatever happens to the teeth. which unfortunately I didn't leave a lot of room for teeth. I'm gonna have to put more. I fucked myself on the teeth. I don't know what to do with the teeth. I'm probably gonna have to add teeth. I lost somebody. Crap. I'm bored. I'm being boring talking about teeth. I better get on it. But I don't know, man. Dang. So hey, Richard, we're talking about saving the ocean and stuff. Do you do any charity work or do any work for any kind of companies that go out and do anything with that shit, or do you just kind of do what you do on your stuff, looking for donations and things there? You know what I mean? General questions, man. General questions, because I know you're always like, hey, if you donate, or if you for every so many people I'll donate, get a bracelet, donate money, blah 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 blah. But like, I didn't know if you did any kind of volunteer work too or anything like that. I'm not sure what part of California you live in or anything like that, so I didn't know if it was accessible. I was working at a homeless shelter until I got canned. Oh yeah, I knew you were working at a homeless shelter at one point. So when did you get canned? Why'd you get canned? That's the question. I mean, that's none of my business, dude. I shouldn't even ask that. Why'd you get canned, bro? Tell me all your shit. That's none of my fucking business, dude. So don't answer that. But I'm a nosy motherfucker. I just say stuff and ask questions. I don't give a fuck. I'm very open with my life, so I just naturally assume other people will be too when I start asking questions. God dang, man, I hate having to do detail work inside a hole. They didn't want to pay for my medical benefits. Okay, well, that does suck. That does suck. I know a lot of well, if you're working for a homeless shelter, I don't know how that works. I know a lot of companies are switching and doing a lot of like Blue Cross Blue Shield stuff right now with the Obamacare thing that happened. I know where they're making sure everybody has that, and I think that just got reformed. Is that what it's called, or retracted, or I don't know what it's called, but I think that just got taken away when right before the whole Trump thing quit. I'm not sure, but dang it, come on. Now I'm all trying to concentrate. Sorry. I like how the one guy came in earlier, by the way, and said, "What did I miss?" Like, I'm exciting, by the way. Like, what the fuck? Bro, I appreciate that. You're like, dude, I'm just now getting tuned in. What did I miss? The most boring carving of something you've probably ever seen? I'm so sorry. I should just add explosions for no reason and like gunfights and car chases and shit. That's what I need to have in these videos. People would be like, oh my God, what did I miss? Like it's like an action movie all fucking rolled into one, and then I'm like sitting here carving in the middle of it. Oh, you're still there. Okay. Well, I appreciate you jumping in, making me feel like I do something. Like, what did I miss? Like, I don't, nothing. Like, literally nothing. Nothing of any interest, that's for sure. Just me being boring. Yep, that's my life. Dang. Every morning I kind of wake up and go, oh, what did I miss? Fuck nothing. Same old boring life. Crap. I better get up and do something. Then I eat a banana. Well, that's what I started eating for my health. Fucking bananas. I hate them. Bananas. And I have to eat it like a dick, too, of course. It's how you have to eat bananas. It's like the law of bananas. You have to sexually assault your banana. Otherwise, how do you eat bananas? How does anybody eat a banana if not sexually? Combo normally snowballs and it makes me laugh. Oh, okay. So you're just here for the weird fucking shit I say. All right. Well, thanks. I appreciate that. My wife doesn't. My wife's always like, what the fuck are you even talking about, husband? I'm like, I don't fucking know. How the fuck am I supposed to know what I'm talking about? Like, does that even make sense? Do people know what they actually talk about? No. I mean, maybe. I don't know. Oh, and art. Well, thanks. I mean, I do get to that at some point sometimes. Maybe. No. Well, that's not too bad. I want to kind of bring this in a little bit. Give it kind of a little more 3-dimension there, but not necessarily too much, just right at the front mostly. And then I'll have to kind of bring it up back there. Okay. Yeah, like that in the very front there. That looks good. And bring it in here a little bit more. There we go. I have to really work on that though. Your wife laughed at my dad jokes. Man, my wife, yeah, well, dad jokes are, my son makes them a lot. He's pretty good at them. And I try not to make dad jokes being a dad. I don't want to be pigeonholed as the dad joke guy, you know. So she gets to hear them a bit here and there. And I think she's kind of used to laughing at some dad jokes. And God, dad jokes are the worst. I swear to God, I keep telling my son he's going to have like 15 kids at the rate he makes fucking terrible dad jokes. I mean, they're good dad jokes. They're dad jokes. They're terrible. You know, they're naturally bad because they are dad jokes. And, but he's good at it. It's just, I don't know why or how. And I'm like, dude, you shouldn't be good at dad jokes. That's terrible. Oh God, don't do that. You get snagged and then you're gonna fucking break it, and I'm gonna have to fucking be all angry about it. I can't punch you across the room. You know? And it's funny because some of the detail work like that goes into this stuff is just so fucking minute, and you wouldn't even realize half of it if you know, if you didn't see it happen. Because it's like, I don't know, I don't think it registers in the brain what really goes into half the shit that we see, you know? Like, I know our shoes and stuff are made by some poor little kid over in some other country that's probably making a dime for every fucking day they work. And if they don't work, they probably get, like, you know, fed to a lion or something, which is terrible. We don't see that. So it's like, you know, whatever, we're fine. Artwork and stuff, a lot of people don't even give a shit about art. Like, they're like, oh, I'll just download the picture off online and print it out as a poster if I want a picture of it. Things like that. Because, you know, they don't see the heart and the soul that goes into it a lot. Some of the things like that. So it's easier to not support than it is to support. You know, and the same thing goes, you know, Richard, as far as the ocean thing goes, man. You know, it's real easy to neglect a lot of things just by simply not really paying attention. Oftentimes, if it doesn't affect you directly, you know, then it doesn't really, it's not in your mind, you know? So as an artist, art's always on my mind, you know? It's something I'm always, art. You know, because this is my creative outlet. This is my life. It's just, I'm always creating something. I'm working on a fucking full-size body robot for a film, you know? So it's a full-size human body prop. It's going to be a puppet. And basically a puppet. And I mean, I'm making it look legit as fuck. But it's going to take a little bit of time and effort. It's nothing that's really going to be that like, oh, let me show you the process, guys. It's something I have to have concentration and focus to make all the shit perfect, because it needs to be, you know, it's not so creative. It's much more technical. But anyway, with all that in mind, my point is I don't know what I was talking about. God damn it. I started thinking about my robot. I'm like, yeah, that robot that's just things of shit. I just built the body and my brain started going elsewhere. Sorry. Fuck. Damn it, what was I talking about? Oh, support. So anyway, you know, it's easy to not pay attention and not support people, arts, or anything. Do you have an IMDb? Yeah, I'm actually on IMDb, but not for my own work. Well, okay, this is what pisses me off. And I don't generally talk shit about people. In fact, I will omit names just to make that clear. The last little film I was involved in kind of got kidnapped from me, and it really made me mad. It got attempted kidnapped. I gave the dude a couple of years because he wanted to put it in the circuit, the film circuit, like the God damn it, like when you're showing off your movies, like the film screenings and stuff. You know what I mean? I talk with my hands too. I'm like, hey, what up? Anyway, so I said, all right, dude, after a couple of years, then let's release it on YouTube, because it was a short film, actually, is what it was. So it wasn't like a full feature or anything like that. Originally, I wanted to make it one, but we couldn't get the cast together for the rest of it. So I cut it and edited it. Film festivals. Thank you. So legitimately, here's what happened. I wrote it, directed it, ended up acting in it, which is kind of eh. I made the props for it. Helped with the casting process, did a lot of the casting process. Me and him both kind of did the casting process. Okay, so it was kind of a weird, we kind of bounced people back and forth kind of deal. So then when filming, first day of the shoot was 22 hours. 22 hours the first day. I got sick. I was running 103 temperature that day, and like for the day before that also. So I was like super, super sick. But I went ahead and directed it, filmed it. Everybody thought I was kind of a douche, but I was just really sick, And they didn't think I was a douche. They just thought I was kind of like, I wasn't really cutting up with anybody or having a good time. I just seemed really stern and kind of like getting it done, But that's because I was focused. Well, at one point for a couple of hours, I literally passed the fuck out. The temperature dropped to 17 degrees that day, that night, because it was in wintertime, hard winter. Snow was everywhere, stuff like that. Like that's kind of the, well, not snow at that point. No, I had not snowed yet. Sorry, but yeah, the temperature dropped to 17 degrees that night, I think. Because we had worked at one night for 12 degrees. One night was 12 fucking degrees, and we were outside the whole night on that one. And that one sucked a dick. We had a portable fucking heater, and it was a really small crew at that point. We was really skeleton crew and cast at that point. It was just some basic shots, but damn, it was the worst thing ever. We filmed it all. He filmed those scenes that I was super sick from. Okay. So for a couple of hours, he took over filming a little bit. This is the important part. When credits were due, I said, all right, you're going to go down as co-direct, as assistant director. And he was like, well, dude, no, I'm co-director. I was like, no, because you only directed, a couple of scenes when I was really fucking sick. Other than that, I directed it. So I'm the director and you're like the assistant director at best. And finally, I agreed to put him on as co-director. We settled on that. The original agreement was after a couple of years in the festivals, we would release it simultaneously on YouTube, right? Because otherwise we'd have to have its own YouTube channel, or it wouldn't be fair to either one of us, so to speak, because he took and he brought in the crew. So I wrote it, directed, did all the other stuff, but he brought in, and I edited it too. So he brought in the crew for it. And it was his, the school for filming he was going to. It was their equipment and some of their students. So it was all free labor, all free everything. And he kept wanting to pay for stuff too. And that was weird. He's like, no, let me pay for this. I'm like, it's all free, dude. I got the scouted location. I scouted the location. I got the location for free. I also did all the set dress. It was all me. I did all the set dress in advance. I did all this stuff and it was all free. It was all shit that I put forth way in advance. He brought the crew, the camera equipment and all that shit with those people in from the school. So at that point there, I was like, all right, it's kind of a 50-50 deal. You know, you brought the crew and the camera equipment, and I brought everything else. You know, and I'll edit it and fucking do everything like that. So I kind of called it a 50-50. He agreed. So a couple of years after the festivals, and there was a lot of weird, shady shit that went on. Okay. He kept saying we were in these festivals, yet our names never popped up in the festivals, in the events, or anything. And I put a little money towards it, you know, and nothing seemed to happen. Just seemed a little weird. Finally, it came time, and I was like, all right, man, I'm going to go ahead and take over and take the reins now. And he flipped the fuck out. Flipped out. Very upset. And didn't want to. And I was like, dude, this is my fucking idea. This is my baby, my everything. I start finding places. I didn't really pay attention to like the IMDb and stuff. On the IMDb, my company's not on there. My name's not on there. Nothing. It says he directed it. It says he produced it. It says his company is behind it. That pissed me off. I was like, what the fuck, man? On the poster that he created, I was the art director. I was supposed to be involved in everything and in charge of it. He went ahead and released the official poster, and it said directed by his name first, not mine. I was like, what the fuck, man? What the fuck is this shit? You know? It was a big mess, lots of arguing. And I was like, dude, I'm still in control of all the fucking the sites and the pages and all this shit. I was like, I will burn this motherfucker to the ground, taking everybody with me just because it's my baby, dude. And I just want to watch it grow up a little bit. And if you're being like this, I was like, what the fuck is that? What is that? I was like, are we little fucking children on a playground throwing rocks at each other? Because I will fucking throw rocks, bro. I was like, I have no problem with that. You're not going to hold power over me. I will destroy myself and everything around me involving this fucking movie if that's what it fucking takes. And at that point, he goes, well, it sounds like you need this win more than me. And I was like, bullfuck. And anyway, what ended up happening, what started this whole thing was it had been a couple of years, and Christmas time came around, and I got super fucking sick. I was puking my guts up. I got food poisoning. And so I was offline for a few days, and I come online, and I come online to everybody talking about it. I'm like, what? He released it on YouTube without my consent and without telling me. And that's what started the whole thing. And that's when I started discovering all this other shit. And everybody on his YouTube was like, oh, you know, I really like the look. It looks like a 1970s film. Your aesthetics is really good. He goes, oh yeah, that's what I was going for. What? Like he fucking did it. I'm like, bro, what the fuck? No, you didn't edit a goddamn thing. You didn't do none of that. Very upsetting, you know. And I'm not saying this is the greatest film in the world. It wasn't. Mediocre indie film. My first time working with a crew. You know, it was a great experience, and I love the experience. I wouldn't trade it for the world. I've met tons of phenomenally good people. You know, it taught me a lot of things, a lot of great things. You know, but the way it ended left such a bad taste in my mouth that I kind of just abandoned it, let it go. I went ahead and did load it on my page too. And when I loaded it on mine, I said official release, and he said, you better take that down. I'm going to sue you. And he said, I'm going to turn you into YouTube, and I'm going to claim copyright infringement. And I said, do it and see what fucking happens, bro. I said, you want to fucking threaten me like that? Do it and see what fucking happens. Nothing ever happened. So it was a wreck. I still give credit where credit is due. I am a man of honor, and I will always give credit where credit is due, but I will only give credit where it is due. And so I do tell people what he did, or not what he did bad. I tell people, you know, in the sense of when I talk about him, I'm like, oh yeah, no, he did this and he did that on the film. And I don't talk bad talk. I don't say his name in a negative sense, you know. And when I talk about the situation negatively, I don't bring up his name ever. It's just not my style. It's not what I do, you know? But it was a bad situation and it sucked. And it kind of broke my heart, to be honest. Just the whole thing was such a negative goddamn experience in the end to be that petty. And I had to be petty too, which I hated doing. I had to go to a petty level to keep what was already mine just so I could show people, you know? Just so I could show people on my channel, just so I could show people and put my name on it. That's why. Like, what the fuck? Just so I could tell people, look what I made. You know? And the whole reason why we did it together in the first place was to have something credible, whatever, to show people and say, hey, look what we can accomplish in this state that doesn't really do horror films, that this state that doesn't really do a lot of stuff together. We can kind of come together and make cool little indie films. Let's start doing something more. Everybody can get together. And we wanted to kind of supposedly start doing more film stuff. And I think, on a personal note, my personal belief is, I think he just wanted something cool to show people and say, look what I did, you know? And that sucks, because when I do stuff with a team, I'm like, these guys are the best thing ever. My own band, I've always said, without these guys, I'm a fucking loser. I'm nobody. Without these guys right here, who the fuck am I? I'm just some loud ass jerk screaming on a stage and a microphone. I'm nobody. These guys are the fucking kings. These guys are the shit that pulls it all together. These guys are what keeps this shit going. I was like, and the crowd is the only reason we're doing it. I give myself so little credit most of the time because I know what makes a team work is a team. Not me. I may be the leader of that team, but without my team, I'm a leader of fucking nothing. You know, I'm not a leader of anything. Where does that leave me? So I'm not so egotistical and up my own ass to believe that I have to have that fucking, oh, I did this all by myself. Oh, look at what I did. Fuck no. You know, I work with some amazing people on some stuff, and all the time I'm like, oh my God, this guy's amazing. You know, this dude's the shit. You know, and I really try to make sure people get credit. And I tell people all the time, some of the amazing people I know and that I work with and I've done stuff with in the past, just because of how great they are. And this guy would have been one of those people had not been for the end of the situation with the short film and the negative fucking attitude and him going behind my back. And I went ahead and posted it on my YouTube. About 5 days later than he did, he's got thousands of fucking views, you know, because he promoted it on only for himself. We were supposed to promote both channels equally. And he got multiple people from tons of other channels and all that promoting it too. And that was the whole point. We were supposed to do it equally, so we'd both be subjected to the same kind of, you know, reach. And that's not what happened. Not happened at all. And it was just like, thanks for fucking me, bro. Thanks. But he always said, well, if we both have it on our channels, it'll just split the views. We only need to have one of us have it on a channel, and mine's official. I'm like, dude, my channel's official too. He's like, yeah, but I have an LLC. I'm like, dude, my company's LLC'd too. Well, he kept everything was a new excuse, a new reason why it shouldn't be on my channel, you know? And I'm like, dude, no. So that's all it was. It was just wait for the right opportunity. I was sick as fuck. I couldn't respond. I couldn't get out. I wasn't online. Boom, release it. It broke my heart, man. It really did. So that's my sad story for today. Womp womp. And then most other shit I do. Whatever, the zombies. Okay, the zombies idea, which I actually I just sent Richard that link not too long back for fun. Dude, I do want to make that, and it's mostly going to be green screened, and it will be a throwback to the old 1930s, 1940s drive-in theater sci-fi films. It'll be super fucking easy to make. All I'll need is a good solid cast of people to fill the positions, and I got to build the puppets. That's it. Otherwise, we have enough classic car heads around here that when I just need it, I'll be like, hey guys, the Classic Car Club, would you guys be interested in being in a short, well, not a short film, I want to make it a full-length film. The script's already written. It's fucking ridiculously stupid funny. All the effects are going to be super simple, black and white with the green screen will be easy to fucking pull off. Then everybody just has to act over the top idiots, like, you know, overly done. Like, oh my God, look at that. Oh, you know, like the old 1940s and 30s and stuff like that. So it'll be pretty easy to do. If you're interested, bro, I'm more than happy to have you join in the club there. If you think you could act like a complete retard on the screen like a maniac and do a terrible job on purpose. There's a difference between acting bad on purpose and just being a bad actor. You know what I mean? So if you think you can act bad where it'll work, great. Let me make a lip underneath this really quick for this guy. Hey, I got a thumbs up. Hey, Macarena. Hey. And but dude, yeah, I need to get a few people around here together for the zombies. And I will make it, dude. I have full intentions of making legitimate full length feature films of absolute stupidity over the next year to two. Right now, I'm working with a couple of bands for music videos. That's how I pay the bills, you know, and doing commercials, things like that I've been doing and working on. And I'm working on my contracts and fixing all my shit up for 2021 right now, to work with that a little bit more efficiently. But in my free time, I'm working on a few props to really get some stuff done. And I want to make all those stupid films I've set forth to do. I've got a few stupid fake trailers I still want to do, like the nun chucks, where it's a ninja nun, super sexy ninja nun. I've already got the chick laid out for that. She's cool. She fits the part, and she's agreed to it already. And she's like, I'll totally be a bikini clad nun that just beats up demons for a commercial or for a minute and a half trailer. I'm like, awesome. So I'll be doing that when it gets warm again with her, probably. I need to hit her up soon. And but dang it, there we go. Come on now. Come on now. Weehaw, man. Do what I tell you to do, man. There's that accent comes in. What? Hi, what is this? Oh my God, look, it's telling me what? Oh, I'm so sorry, everybody. Oh my God, my Facebook has hey, what's up, bro? My Facebook has been telling me shit this whole time and I didn't even fucking know it. It's got like a thing that points down. Anyway, hi buddy, what's up? We've had some weird conversations. We were talking about butt juice earlier, or butt soup and old people porn, and oh, come on, Noodles. Now my dog's smacking underneath my dude. Yeah, we've had some odd conversations, man. You've missed a lot, and then have that COVID for a little while. So who, you? So what, you're bored? Now you're like, oh, I better see what Eric's up to. He's carving stuff. I'm bored. Yeah, my daughter had that COVID. Had that COVID for a minute. Good old COVID. But she just lost her taste, and she lost her taste for a couple of days and ran a fever for a couple of days, and that's pretty much about it. So after that, she was all right. It's more the long-term effects, from what I understand. Insomnia. Yeah, I got you. Dude, I had that too with my headaches, my high blood pressure, headache stuff. Like, I couldn't sleep from the pain. My body was just so fucking exhausted from the pain, but dude, it was killing me. So how did that Chihuahua cheese taste? I didn't get that Chihuahua cheese, but dude, it was called sliced Chihuahua or whatever, or fucking shredded Chihuahua. Why the fuck would you name your cheese shredded Chihuahua? I mean, I hate those dogs, but goddamn, that seems like a really you're going out there, bro. You know what I mean? Like you're trying something there. But no, I didn't get that cheese. I just happened to notice it, and so I thought I'd post that because I thought it was funny. You know, you're just not working for me, buddy. Let me see here. I'll try this. This one's way sharper. Super needle. I want a nice lip in there. Nice cut-in lip. So it has like a, like you feel it's kind of like a lip, you know? Yeah, that's way better. Oh yeah, that's a nice cut. Bring this out. Yeah, that's way better cut. Gives it a much more realistically under kind of look, undercut kind of thing. Oh my god, except for that one's pissing me off. You're a fucking idiot. Oh, don't catch. And dude, so insomnia is your main thing with the COVID, or how else are you doing? Like what else are you dealing with? Is it as bad to you as the media has made it out to be? That is my question. Because in my opinion, when my daughter got it, okay, I'm just being honest, it did not seem like it was as bad as the media portrayed it to be. I'm not trying to belittle the people who died from it, because my wife's middle daughter, literally her grandpa died that fucking week because of the same fucking COVID that we got here at the house. But he had already had a lot of fucking problems. Mexican possible deliveries of Rana temperatures. Holy fuck, dude, that is a lot of crazy shit to say. Okay. Mexican possible deliveries of Rona temperature off and on. I'm still not over it, and it's pretty bad for older guys. So just so you know. And see, that's the thing. I think I got it a couple of years ago. Voice to text sucks. Yeah. Mexican possible deliveries. Wow, I'm sure you didn't mean that, but I can imagine it meant something else. I'm sure we'll figure that one out. No biggie, buddy. But as far as it goes, dude, I'm not saying it doesn't suck. I just don't think it's quite like the media portrayed it, unless you have a lot of issues health-wise. I think I had it. My wife is pretty convinced she had it a couple of years ago. Not a couple 3 years ago, but a couple of years ago, because she got super fucking sick. And that's about the time that the video got released, when I was, really fucking sick too, puking my guts up. So I almost wonder if it was that and not food poisoning, because at that time I was super fucking sick too. So I'm not sure if it was that time. Wow, that's neat. Anyway, I shouldn't fuck up my own stuff. But my wife got super fucking sick. I got super fucking sick for a couple of weeks also, and it was about the same time. So it might have been part of that even. I don't know. But the point being is like fevers and everything. They said she had pneumonia, and but it wouldn't go away, and it was a big mess. And then the COVID thing came out. She's like, you know what? I almost wonder if I had it. The weird part is when Kyra got it, none of us got it. Like we were all negative and kind of immune to it. So I don't know what's up with that. I mean, we didn't get it that time, at least. So I mean, immune to it maybe this one time. I don't know, maybe not. I'm not sure. But anyway, as far as it goes, like, it's a scary thing if you got problems. And I've got major asthma issues and stuff like that. So we were kind of worried about me getting it and not breathing for shit, which I don't breathe for shit anyway. You can probably hear it in my voice. I'm always like, hey guys, how's it going? I'm Batman. Where did you take them? Where are they? I mean, it sounds terrible. And I have like this raspy kind of deeper, even though it's not deep at all. I sound like some kind of like high school kid going through puberty. And so my son, and he wasn't even here for me to make fun of him. Now I feel bad. Not because I made the joke, but because he wasn't here for the joke. I never feel bad for making jokes. Just only when nobody's there to hear them that I made about him. But anyway, no, you didn't even get out of there. You ding dong. Okay, yeah, that's all looking kind of good. I kind of like that. I'm probably going to bring the lip out like a little bit more of a butthole lip. Right here. Probably bringing you kind of out like that. Yeah, like that. kind of bring you out like that. And you're kind of nice the way you are. Here comes my son now. Oh, there he goes. Never mind. I can't make fun of him if he just leaves me like that. Man, I should probably get up here. It's been about 2 hours. It's 12:30. I gotta eat me a little bit of something here and go to bed. So, yeah, it's getting late. I'm trying to go to bed earlier so I can get up earlier. But, you know, little guy's taking on decent form now. He's just looking like some kind of cranky old lady. Maybe my grandma. Just kidding, grandma. I mean, you are kind of cranky, but I mean, as it is right now, you know, he's looking all right. Looking pretty baggy faced. Again, this side looks like shit. I fucked that up. Sorry, I fucked that side up. But, you know, little maggot man, little maggoty guy. Hopefully when it's all, oh, I got to bring that nose part in too. Yeah, I forgot I got to bring that back. So I got to kind of build a nose bridge thing there. So he has more of a skull shaped head instead of just a flat face, you know. Yeah, I forgot about that. Fuck, I fucked that up because I got to bring this whole eye socket here in, which is fine because I didn't do it yet. So, and then as far as my YouTube, I'll kind of see if I can pull it up so you guys can kind of see it. Oh, look at that. I can't. Fantastic. Let me just, fuck you, YouTube. Fuck you, fucking camera. But come on, bro. I know my hand is the only thing in this damn shot, you dildo. You fucking dildo. Focus. Focus. Oh my god, just there. Look, that kind of. All right, anyway. This side's kind of fucked. This side's kind of looking pretty good. You can kind of see where that's all going pretty decently. Kind of got the glass glow smile going on both sides a little bit right there, really good. And you kind of see it's gonna have like a kind of a, I don't know, Tyrannosaurus Rex thing going on there. I don't know. Yeah, I gotta carve that nose a little bit better in so it looks like he's got something going on. But so far so good. Anyway. Oh, now I've made a mess of my desk, which is always fun, you know. But yeah, I think I'm gonna go ahead and call it good for the evening, ladies and gentlemen. Highly appreciate you guys always sticking by me. I know it's late, and it does make me feel good that you guys care enough to fucking come in and hang out and bullshit with me and stuff, dude. Sean, for real, dude, if you want to get in on the zombies thing, hit me up, dude. You know, let me know. And when I get around to doing it, maybe this summer, probably. We'll do it, man. I'll throw you in there. Into the mix. Guys. And we're just going to kind of ad-lib a lot of it, and it'll be ridiculous. And that's the point. It's supposed to be absolutely fucking ridiculous. But I think it'll be good. And, oh, Jesus. But highly appreciate everybody always, man. Just jumping in and hanging out. But, yeah, I think I'm going to go to bed here in a minute. So, good night, everybody. I'm going to see you guys later. And thanks again. Yeah, bye-bye. Boop. Boop.